We got trailers today, lots of them. We don't know how many you're gonna actually get to see, because, you know, copyright claims, that's a thing. But we're gonna try to show them all to you. If there's any sort of like weird finagling with the picture-in-picture, it's just so that we can present it to you, not because we hate how you watch things. I don't know how to phrase that any better, but yeah, we're gonna do our best to
show them all.
Show them all, like boobs at a strip club. Okay, this is
John, you're gonna say that.
Okay. This is Thongalan, the trailer. Tamil, Chian, Vikram.
I should have got Andrew here. He's
I know.
The Vikram super fan.
So you could fall asleep. Haha. All right.
Wow. Shots fired.
That wasn't a shot.
Well, it was a fact, but
that was just a spitball. All right, here we go.
Ooh. Dang, okay. Oh my goodness. Oh. Evil Britishers, get them out of here. Oh, look at the way he's sitting. Oh, dang.
Have we seen a teaser for this?
Well, yeah, we have. Okay. Oh, shoot! Dude, you're gonna die looking for the gold. Hell yeah!
Oh.
She's not. Uh-oh.
That thing looks hungry.
What? That's what? Okay, this movie's wild.
Oh, maybe he took the English guy's outfit.
Oh, that's cool. The gold on his body.
That was a very interesting line. He said,
only those who dare to die get to live out here. Yeah.
That's a great line.
That is a great line.
I feel like that is applicable to pretty much any endeavor that is worth doing.
Exactly.
Like, I mean, not literally die, but you know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah.
Not, I mean, in the context of the movie, yes, literally. But in life, you know, during the endeavor that is yours, whatever it might be, you know, you're risking the possibility of failure with any move.
Sure.
And only if you risk that failure can you achieve success.
Exactly.
My old English teacher had a saying. He said once, he only said it the one time, so excuse me for paraphrasing. He said, ships are safe at the dock.
Harbor. Yeah.
At the harbor. Did you go to the class? Ships are safe at the dock, but they are meant for the sea. Something like that. Mm-hmm. Hopefully that was profound for some of you. You know, it wasn't until Vikram's face showed up that I started to like get interested. Up until that point, I was like, I feel like I've seen this a lot. And then his face showed up and I was like, oh, Vikram. Okay, he made the decision to be part of this. Now I'm way more interested.
Well, I think what's different about this, at least from the stuff that we've seen where it's like, you know, down with the evil British colonialists, which, you know, I'm not mad about. It's different because there's a kind of supernatural, magical element to it with this sorceress.
Okay.
You know, so something's going on. It's not just like, oh, we're gonna fight against the evil British people who are coming in and trying to take our gold and resources and treating us like absolute garbage. There's also this thing of like, they said that the land is literally cursed or something, and it's because of this sorceress. So now they're fighting her, which I don't really understand, because like, if it is truly that the land is cursed because of her and like the Britishers are trying to like get the gold, I would just sit back and be like, I'll let her take care of it. Do you know what I mean?
Many years ago, Marvel was very successful with their franchising and whatnot, and all the installment of films in the MCU phases 1, 2, et cetera, and then Avengers. And then DC was like, yo, we got to catch up. And then you saw what happened there.
What is the
Hit
point?
and miss. But what I'm driving at is this is basically Kantara, you know, and so...
I see. Okay. Are you firing some shots right now?
A little bit. You know, Vikram being part of this is the main thing that's got me going.
Sure.
Maybe I should watch this because he's an extremely talented feller.
He's not out here making like 10 movies a year.
But you know, this is the sort of thing that happens with stories. You know, something very successful pops off and then other people go get inspired and do something similar. I remember when The Matrix dropped, everybody used bullet time. And so, you know, the Kantara was wildly successful. And like, it was so successful, they immediately had to start production on the sequel, as far as I know.
Yeah.
And so KGF dropped. Then every movie started to have that smoky look. And so, yeah, that's the vibe I'm getting. Now, all that said, that girl, she fine. She's cute. I don't know which actress that is. I couldn't tell. I was like, is that someone familiar? And I
don't know.
Yeah, and then she had like this kind of I forgot the name of the character from Mortal Kombat 3, but she can scream and then it like vibrates the air. Oh. There's also the character from the DC Harley Quinn thing, Raven or something, or I forgot her name too.
Black Canary?
Black Canary, thank you.
It's a different bird, but yeah.
Totally different bird. I know that. I forgot the Mortal Kombat 3 character. It's Kitana's
it's the
mom.
Queen, yeah.
Selena or something. But anyway. Sindel, there we go. Same power. And then someone surely in the comments will be like, no, actually, it was from some old Indian text from like 10,000 years ago. You got to understand, Jebby. We made up everything. And to that I say, I understand. But my foundation is Mortal Kombat 3 and... Harley Quinn. So anyway, yeah.
I enjoyed this. I was a little bit confused by the whole concept of the sorceress. And I do think it's interesting that they've decided to take this supernatural route with it. But now that you mentioned Kantara, I'm like, I can't unsee that. So you're right. It does kind of feel like maybe it's taking a leaf out of Kantara's book. The difference is that this feels a lot more high budget than Kantara. Do you know what I mean? Like they're doing a lot of stuff. It looks like everything was like shot on a set or something. It's really beautifully colored and there's like some cool effects going on. There's some really great like movement and fight scenes and stuff happening. So it's like, it's all very grand. And when you mention Kantara, I think its success was like such a surprise, right? Because it doesn't feel anything like this. It feels more like small, down to earth, like village type story.
I wouldn't say down to earth, but definitely like more intimate.
Yeah. So it's like more of like a village type story. It feels a little bit more grounded than this.
I'm just saying, this is also like a small group of people.
Sure, no, but like the way that it's being shot and presented is very epic.
I see.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was not immensely thrilled with the English guy, but I haven't heard him really speak or say anything. But like, I want to know if he's like, you know, 3 Lagan. You know, I want to. Is he that level?
Is he that quality?
Yeah, you know, because he's the only one that I saw. It didn't cause me to have some questions because at some point Vikram has his outfit.
That was weird. I was like, what happened there? Why did he suddenly turn into that guy?
One of 2 possibilities: either he was that guy before the village, or he stole the uniform for some reason.
No, he looked surprised. I think there was some sort of like switching of realities or timelines.
Freaky Friday.
Kind of. You could see that in the color because the colors were like yellow generally. And then like when it swapped, it turned into more of like a bluish color.
I see.
So I think that's what they were doing there.
Vikram all the way. East or west, Vikram always.
Here to stay. Okay, wow.
We both went out of our way to screw it up. Okay, here we go. We're watching Ryan, sorry.
Yes.
I'm not making fun. I'm just being a silly boy. With A.R. Rahman helming the music and Dhanush helming the acting. Oh, hold on. It's written and directed by Dhanush.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah.
That's a feat. I always like...
Is he also starring in this?
I think so.
Okay, let's watch this.
Oh, that's a nice shot. Slightly off-centered though.
Smoky.
That's pretty. Oh shoot, what's in his hand?
That guy was chosen because of his eyes.
Yeah. Oh shoot! Dhanush 50.
What does that mean?
Is that his 50th movie or is he 50 years old? I don't think he's 50. Whoa! Dang. I love the, like, big set pieces. Dang.
Kenji கேட்டேன் சார்
Is it just the mustache that's thicker, or is he also slightly thicker?
I feel like he's also slightly thicker.
All right. Just wanted to verify.
Yeah. Also, the haircut for him, I think, is really cool. Like, it gives him that kind of more gangstery, rough and ready look. Oh, I like this. It looks cool.
All right. What do you like about it?
I think it looks really nice. I mean, obviously, when it comes to South Indian movies, they generally do a really nice job with the cinematography. But I thought that, like, a lot of the shots were really intriguing to me. I especially enjoyed, like, the aerial shots of the people, like, moving around in unison, doing some sort of dance or something. I just think that looks just visually very, very interesting. I don't know an awful lot about the movie yet.
Well, there's no subtitles, so there is something here though. It says Ryan, a devoted caretaker of his siblings, runs a small business to support them. The story follows his struggle to protect his family from unforeseen circumstances.
Got it. I mean, he's definitely doing some protecting or attacking. I'm not sure what, but the line is, "Who is the strongest animal in the jungle? It is a lion." I understood lion, but stronger than a lion are a pack of hyena. That's basically the line. And then he's got 3 siblings in the movie.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, he's trying to protect them or they're coming after him. Not too sure. I just think visually it's captivated me. And obviously with Dhanush as the lead, it kind of piques my curiosity more. Kind of like how you were like, oh, it's cool because Vikram's in the other trailer that we watched. He's in the other movie, right?
Correct.
And here I'm like, oh, it's Dhanush. Like, generally, I think he's really great. Sometimes, yeah, he's probably made some not great choices in the movies he's chosen. Like the last movie we watched of his wasn't like up there with my favorite movies.
Yeah.
But I still always really appreciate Dhanush himself as an actor. And obviously he's directing this. So I'm like, oh, that's interesting, you know?
Yes, that is interesting to me. The fact that he wrote and directed this is the most intriguing part of it to me. And it's what has me the most hooked into watching this. Visually, there were some stunning moments. Like you pointed out, there's the sequence where they're like all in unison and moving and whatnot.
The black and white scenes looked really great as well to me.
Yeah, having watched like a billion trailers from India, it's like, okay, so sometimes it's hard to watch trailers and enjoy them as the same way I did in 2016, right? Because it's like, it's not as fresh. It's not as new. The circumstances, the type of characters we're watching, I feel like I've seen quite a few Indian films that deal with all of those elements. The thing that makes this different for me is, the thing that has me invested is Dhanush, because I've grown really fond of him as a talent. And I don't know how many movies he's directed, but as far as I'm aware, this is like the first one I'm aware of. That to me is a very intriguing prospect as far as a film goes, because I'm someone who's been in front of the camera and behind the camera at the same time. And that's a challenge. And I just did it on, you know, small, low budget stuff. To do that for a full-fledged feature film, you know, Ben Affleck, his best acting is always when he's directing himself.
Yeah.
And that's a big challenge. Mel Gibson
does a great job with that as well.
He did Braveheart, and that's when he won, you know, the best director of the year from the Academy Awards, etc. And so I think that also got Best Picture. It's a huge undertaking, you know, regardless of whether you're telling a story about the Scots, you know, fighting against the oppressive English, or a guy just trying to protect his family. Like, that's a huge undertaking. And so, yes, there are beautiful visuals in here and whatnot. And like but there's like so many trailers I've seen that look like this. That's all I'm saying, you know? So I'm like, all right, what's fresh for me? That's the one thing that's fresh.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, let's move on to
I don't mean to be a Debbie Downer, by the way. Like,
no, I mean you're giving your thoughts.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next one.
we're looking at Stree 2, the teaser, as well as the trailer. Let's jump into this. Here we go. So this teaser doesn't have subtitles. This is going to be hilarious.
1 minute, we can do it. Uh-oh.
ये तो आ गई सच में
Oh gosh. Whoa, I don't like that.
Hello, hello, hello.
Oh.
Oh.
I love him when he plays these types of roles.
हमने आपकी चोटी काट दी थी गरम तेल की मसाज करेंगे ना तो फट से आ जाएगी वापस
Oh god.
स्त्री जी हम पलट रहे हैं हमारे कपड़े मत निकालना प्लीज फ्रेंड्स हैं
Interesting. Okay.
What are your thoughts?
My thoughts are, well, obviously, Stree was a massive success, right? And so they've come back with this, and I feel like they've gone, oh, okay, so let's bring more, you know, like more glitz, more glam, more rah-rah, dazzle. And I'm like, I don't seem to remember the first one being like that. The first one was just more like...
Well, they got more money.
Down to earth. They do have more money, but
Yeah.
you know, there was a charm about that. And now it's just like, let's Bollywood this up.
I don't.
You know what I
I'm
mean?
not mad at that. You got to take it somewhere to a new level to get people intrigued.
Well, sure.
I'm signed up to watch this just for this right here. Boom.
Boom.
That's enough for me.
For a dance number.
Vijay Varma's like, I will kill you.
Why?
Isn't that Tamana?
I thought that was Shraddha Kapoor. Oh, okay, yeah, you're right. You know Bae when you see Bae, except she be someone else's Bae now.
That's official, right?
I've not actually heard anything. I mean, that is official.
Okay, let's look at the trailer.
Well, I'm hoping that, you know, the trailer is going to show me a bit more. That was just my thought after seeing the teaser.
स्त्री जा चुकी है और चंदेरी पुराण के खोए पन्नों में साफ-साफ लिखा था कि स्त्री के जाते ही वो आएगा।
Oh.
कौन आएगा?
Who is he?
It's the mummy?
वही जिसने उस वेश्या को मारकर स्त्री बनाया था, जिसे इतिहास सिर्फ एक नाम से जानता है।
Uh-oh. Hey! Oh my god.
सरकटे के बारे में हम क्या जानते हैं? सरकटे का सर कटा हुआ है। इसको अभी का अभी आईएएस घोषित कर दो। थैंक यू रुद्र भैया।
Oh god.
विक्की तुम्हारी भूतिया गर्लफ्रेंड एक फैंटेसी है।
फैंटेसी नहीं है सच्ची मोहब्बत है हमारी
मिलती का थोड़ी सच्ची मोहब्बत।
Oh.
He's back.
सच में आ गई
Why are you dancing around like that?
He's very happy.
सब लोग आपके पीछे से आपको क्या क्या बोलते हैं
छलावा, चुड़ैल, पिशाचिनी, सुनने तेरा प्यारा बिंद काम देखेगी। हमारे बारे में क्या बोलते हैं पता है?
क्या?
चंदेरी का देवदास, बर्बाद आशिक, बिक्की बावरा, सस्ता रांझा, मजनू, प्रेमी, दुखी दर्जी, टूटा दिल शहजादा, जिसका प्यार रह गया आधा, कबीर सिंह, सूखा वर्जिन।
Kabir Singh?
चंदेरी पे एक बार फिर से आफतान पड़ी है। वो सरकटा शहर आके लड़कियों को उठा के ले जा रहा है।
विक्की बेटा, इस सरकटे को भी तुम्हें भगाना है।
भाभी भांग खा के आई हो क्या पता कितना बड़ा है वो जब बच्चन के ऊपर आमिर खान लगा लो तो भी कमर तक ही आएंगे उसके
Oh my god, did he get
के
possessed?
सब मर्दों की सोच बदल दी है
Oh wow.
सरकटा इन्फ्लुएंसर है। फॉलोअर्स बढ़ाना चाहता है।
Wow, what an analogy.
महापूजा के आखिरी दिन तक उसे रोकना ही होगा, वरना महाविनाश होगा।
चंदेरी को अगर कोई मुसीबत से बचा सकता है तो वो तुम हो। अब लग रहा है असली राजकुमार।
So stupid.
Wow.
Oh, hey. Oh.
Oh my god. Ah!
इस सरकटे पुरुष को हराने के लिए हमने रास्ता ढूंढ लिया है।
Burn him. In the ass! Oh no! Oh no!
दो मिनट आंटी।
Nothing like baffling an auntie with absolute nonsense, so she gets shocked and has to stop and be like, okay, give me a beat. I like this.
It's fun.
I take back what I said about the teaser. This looks fun, but
It's funny you saying that, because I actually was like, I see what Achar is saying.
what do you mean?
It's just really upping the ante in terms of visual effects and action and whatnot. It's just way more going on than the first film.
Right.
Now,
I still believe that.
Okay.
But carry on.
the thing is, immediately it made me think of all things of Terminator 2, because in Terminator 1, Arnold Schwarzenegger was the bad guy, and when he came back for part 2, they made him the good guy, and he was a main character that was part of the crew. I mean, he was protecting John Connor.
Right.
And so here, like, you kind of low-key have a slightly similar thing, only this is a crazy comedy, where you brought back who was essentially the villain in the first movie.
Kind of was, kind of wasn't, but yeah.
I mean, close enough.
Yeah.
And so now she's like part of the crew, and she's helping out, and she's like a super, there's a lot of super stuff going on.
Yeah, I still stand by that like there's a lot of super stuff going on. They've really upped the ante in terms of just like, yeah, the epicness of it, the visual effects, all of that. But I think it could still be a really great film purely off of our main cast, especially the three guys and the chemistry that they have. Oh, no, four actually. I didn't count Pankaj Tripathi. But so like because of that main cast and the strength of their comedy and their acting,
Yeah.
I think that it's gonna be a fun watch. If we didn't have them, I'd just be like, I don't know, man. It just feels like a lot of fluff, perhaps, and just trying to make it bigger and bigger, which you don't necessarily always have to do with a sequel like this,
It feels like a Thai movie.
Yeah, but I don't mind it. I think it's funny. It feels, you know how when we watched it the first time, we were kind of like, oh,
Lost.
Yeah, because there were parts where people were laughing and we didn't get it. And I kind of want us to rewatch it maybe and see if any of the jokes land better now that we've been watching Indian films for a lot longer than we did at that time.
Even in this trailer, though, when Rajkumar Rao was like going through his string of the monikers that he's been given,
Yeah.
the monikers she's been given, I almost struggled to keep up with it. It's like, well, there's a lot of shit there. You know what I mean? Like, because he's just rattling it off, and if
Which was amazing, by the way. His ability to do that was so good.
Yeah, and so if you speak Hindi, it's not a problem to keep up with. If you're reading subtitles that are quickly being replaced, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so that's the only part that was tough.
But I did feel like at least the humor that we were seeing in the trailer here was a lot more accessible. It's a lot more like situational humor, physical comedy, all of that. So it was really funny. I wasn't having a hard time with enjoying the gags because
And also,
it was kind of like catering to the lowest common denominator.
Also, Tamana. You guys, thanks so much for hanging. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Achara Kirk.
Peace out.